Good morning, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide. We're on September 29th, 2019. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet. Thank you for joining me. The Daily Dew, Daily Events Worldwide. Starting out here looking at our sun as that coronal hole kind of dissipated. There's another one forming in the southern region. That sunspot no longer has any fiery life to it. We were looking at that yesterday, the incoming sunspot on the left side there. Coronal hole wind stream did increase, but it's slowly decreasing. We're sitting at 522 kilometers per second right now. And let's get to the earthquakes here, the last 24 hours. So we did have pretty good seismic uptick overnight throughout the Philippines, Marianas Trench. Last night, large 6.2. Pandaguitan, Philippines. And then overnight, we had a 5.3 here at Carlsberg Ridge. Also today, a 5.0 in Colombia. D.E.W, Colombia, 5.0. Still watching our quiet zone, North America. Things are really waking up on the west side of the Ring of Fire. That's 6.2. Let's just have a look at the last 7 days as that earthquake swarm in Puerto Rico is the exact antipode of the large 6.2 in the Philippines from last night. Looking at all the deep earthquakes from around the world, it's the last 7 days. Stay aware and prepared. Please have a plan, everybody. We need to come together now and share this research. Stay aware and prepared. As you can see, the deep earthquakes, Puerto Rico, exact antipode to the 6.2 in the Philippines. And right now, this is our volcanic activity report, and there are 37 actively erupting volcanoes around the world right now. We're going to quickly run through them. Active side, west side, Ring of Fire. Let's start out here, Central America, with Colima, Popo, Santiaguito, Fuego, and Pacaya volcano, and Masaya. So those four are very actively erupting. As well, Reventador and Sangay. Moving south, America, Sabancaya, and as well Ubinas. Nevados de Chilean. Then these new volcanoes, Copahue and Villarrica. Moving over to Italy, where Stromboli volcano is erupting, and Etna volcano is on alert. Urta Ale. Over Africa. And as well, these two volcanoes. Moving east into Indonesia is Kerinci volcano, Krakatoa. That's a long one. Merapi and Semeru. And as well, Senging Api. Moving into Philippines, we've got Ibu volcano, Dacono, and as well Karangatang. These are all just south of the large 6.2 from yesterday, overlooking Japan, Sakurajima, Aso, and Eboko into Russia, Kamchatka, Kirmitsky, Shiveluch. And then Papua New Guinea, we've got Manam, the Yasur. Then we cannot forget our Antarctic Erebus. So that was all of the actively erupting volcanoes from around the world, 37 of them. I wanted to make sure to keep you guys updated on that. And as you can see here, the most recently updated Dakono in Indonesia, Nevados de Chilean, Reventador, Asosan, Shiveluch, and Sabancaya. Those are all the most recent volcanic alerts. And as well, we have Tropical Storm Narda, who is alive and on its way to Mexico. West coastline as a Category 1 tropical storm. So stay aware and prepared, my friends and family in Mexico. And as well, we've been talking about Tropical Storm Lorenzo on its way to the United Kingdom. Let's look at satellite imagery here of Tropical Storm Narda. A lot of moisture associated with this storm as it is tracking north-northwest straight up the coastline. Looking here at Lorenzo, as overnight it turned into a Category 5 hurricane, very defined eye, and is still a Category 4 hurricane in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. You don't see that often. But it is on its way to the United Kingdom, believe it or not. 5-day forecast brought to you by Meteo Earth, Meteo Mike, overlooking the Atlantic Ocean right away. Tropical Storm Lorenzo, Category 4 hurricane, moving north-northeast towards the United Kingdom. And they're already dealing with a lot of rain from low pressure systems coming from the north, and as well snow at higher elevations. Let's just have a look here at what's going on over Europe. So downgraded tropical storms Karen and Jerry are up in there somewhere. They're literally racing around with the large low polar vortex. United Kingdom, you can see northern regions, higher elevations receiving snow. And definitely some gray days straight across Europe right now. A lot of rain. Russia really dipping into winter already. -10 in some places. Let's head over to Alaska. As later in the week, we have another large low pressure system coming into the coastline. We'll be bringing in some heavy winds and rain as that low pressure cell tries to move over the BC interior. Later in the week, it will finally make it through. And then overlooking the winter storm across Montana and Canada, right up into Saskatchewan, Manitoba, leaving behind very cool temperatures, -9 degrees Celsius. But definitely Montana, extreme weather event happening there. The snow is still falling. I believe they've seen 4 feet of snow. And then watch as the system moves across the United States and Canada. Convergence line will be bringing some extreme weather and some very strong winds across central United States. Overlooking Tropical Storm Narda here. 5-day forecast. As you can see, a lot of rain associated with it. It gets sucked right into the atmospheric river heading across central mid United States. Not too much to talk about over South America. or Africa. Indian Ocean. Not much to talk about there either for extreme weather. Watching the coastline of Australia here as high pressure ridge brings in some moisture into parts of Queensland. I want to thank everybody for watching today and welcome all of my new friends and family to Morning Dew. I want to thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends and family from around the world as we stay aware and prepared, stay young and have fun, and get your morning dew. Thanks for watching today. Bye-bye.